Welcome to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem Harris, and I'm with my sister and co-host, Angie Ange. Now, today we're going to we're going to catch up a little bit because, we haven't recorded in a couple weeks. And we're going to talk about some random topics. That's how we do. So, what you been up to, little nigga?
Honestly, I've been just trying to figure out where I could get vaccinated because I got to get vaccinated. I've been trying to plan parties. Yeah, I've just been on go mode. I'm ready for summer. Like, I have so many plans to eat, so many places to eat. I'm like, ooh, I'm so excited for summer. And I've been making new drinks. I've been experimenting, trying out new
New
stuff.
drinks like with the wine or like with liquor?
Tequila,
Oh, no.
like slushies and stuff. I've been trying to perfect it for the
Oh,
summer.
slushies are...
Yeah, no, I made a really good one last week. Everybody was complimenting me, so I'm trying to up it up a little bit, see what I can do. But that's what I've been doing. What you been doing?
Working. My hours went up, so I'm not as like I can't be doing shit. I don't get home till like 4 o'clock. I go in at like 8:30, so it's not with kids too. Them shit, they be draining you. So I've been working, try to fucking do this content.
Yeah.
I've been watching videos on how to edit and stuff like that. Just I'm trying to fucking travel in the summertime, but COVID is really fucking up a lot of things because everything is changing with like work and with school and everything. Yeah. Like I'm gonna be working in the summer.
Are you?
When I wasn't going to be.
Damn.
So all the trips I had planned,
I'm glad. I was like, you can't even travel.
I'm glad I didn't buy the ticket for a couple of them, but I'm like, fuck, man. Because we doing an after school program. Well, it's morning program, extended care. But yeah, been recording. I'm about to start recording more, wrap it up. I'm about to do like a whole bunch of, I keep saying small episodes, like short episodes, but short to me is like 10 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, you've been on it. I'll be looking like, damn, he posted again.
Yeah, I'm about to be doing that. Thing is, like, I get a break at work. If this is for people to, if I'm the one responding on Instagram, that means I'm either taking a shit or that means I'm about to go to bed. So there's no two in between. Like, I can't go on Instagram like that. If I'm on Instagram, unless it's like the weekend, obviously, but like, I can't be on my phone like that because kids be complaining. I have an AirPod in at all times though, but people just be, these kids too, they weird. Like, I had a kid tell me, we were doing art activity. I don't know if I should say this on here, but he was all like, he was done with his activity, and then he was all like, can I draw something else? I said, yeah, go ahead. And he was like, I want to draw you with blood, like a dead body. He was like, is that cool? I said, no. And he was like, I'm just joking. I said, yeah, don't joke like that.
That's a little scary.
And then like he was he be watching all them violent like cartoons. I was like, you shouldn't be watching these, because he's like third grade. Yeah. And then like we had a student who was like, whose sibling said that they like to see dead bodies.
Nah, man.
You don't have to guess what race they are. I'm sure everybody knows what race they are.
We don't even need to dive into that.
That's pretty much what we've been on to. Ain't been doing nothing crazy. Trying to figure out if I'm gonna, how this New York trip that we're supposed to go gonna work out.
Oh
yeah. I'm supposed to be fucking working, because usually we go to DC and then New York. Well, we only did it one year, but we were supposed to go to DC, then New York. She can go, but I can't because I'm gonna be working until the last week of July, and then That's the week. The week after is the week, my birthday, and the week I'm supposed to be in New York. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
That's pushing it. That's pushing it. But I mean, you're also like, you got a job though, so.
Yeah, but the thing is, my job too. They told me I just got a letter yesterday. It said that I'm not guaranteed to come back for the next school year because I
Mm.
got hired as like a pandemic hire and they needed people for the pandemic and shit like that. And they just kept me on because I do good job. But like I was supposed to be done in March,
Mm.
but they kept me on because it was like, oh, you're doing good. We're gonna hire you for the rest of the school year. Then it was like, oh, then we're gonna hire you until the summer. You're good in the summer as well. Now I'm like, oh, okay. But they sent me a letter saying like after the school year officially wraps up, which I thought it wrapped up the for this fall
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. But apparently they wrap up in the summertime because I'm working in summer. And then they were like, they sent me something that said I'm not gonna be working and I should file for unemployment. I'm like, why y'all think I can't get another job? First of all,
Damn, they just jumped right to
the
unemployment.
HR sent me that, and I was like, I wanted to be like, I ain't gonna. I was like, dude, I wanted to be like, dude, you literally saw me yesterday. You could have just told me this. You sent a paper. We was all nice and having a conversation.
Yeah.
Fucking white people, bro. But we're gonna move along because I ain't about to be talking shit about my job that I work at. So a couple weeks ago, there was this gender reveal that was like as big as it was like an explosion. It was so fucking big. And so I just want to know what are your thoughts on that and gender reveals in general.
I don't understand why people feel the need to go above and beyond for these gender reveals. There's been a couple, one like the one that caused the fire and one that has killed people. Like it's a little bit extreme. Like what happened to the popping a balloon and the color come out? Like they want to go above and beyond, or cutting a cake open and seeing the color. Like these gender reveals are so dumb. I think gender reveals are pointless, but
What's gonna happen when like you have your other kid and you do something really big? You gonna do it for your
what do you do after causing explosions? What do you do for your next kid?
you go to jail. That's what you do.
Exactly. Like your people are going to jail for this. Is it worth it?
You do like Brandy, where Brandy should be in jail.
We're not doing this.
Fucking, she's fucking terrible, bro. And the more and more I find out about her, I be like, God damn, you just terrible. Moesha was a terrible character. Fucking, and Moesha's better than Brandy is in real life. That's crazy. And Moesha was terrible. I don't get the gender reveals. I don't know why it's important, honestly. I honestly don't. It don't, like, for babies, it don't matter if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
All their clothes gonna fit the same. The
Yeah,
color
they
does
do
not
gender
matter.
reveals and then baby shower. So it's like, okay.
I personally don't think I wanna. Well, I don't really care. Gender reveal ain't my. If I do a gender reveal, it'll be like the color won't be pink or blue.
Yeah.
It'll be like it basically will be a party that we throwing, and people gonna think we having a gender reveal. It's gonna be like a whole rainbow or some shit.
My child is. You'll find out when it's born.
Find out whatever they say they are, because I'm not about to be like, you are a boy.
Yeah, there's like a whole thing with that. Like,
If they want to be however they identify as, I don't give a fuck. As long as they happy. I don't know why people always care about that type of stuff. As long as you happy and as long as you ain't fucking bothering my life, I don't give a fuck. That goes for my kid too. You ain't bothering my life. You identify as, all right, cool. I'll address you as that. Still gonna call you little nigga, boy or girl. Still gonna tell you to sit your ass down.
hey, nigga.
You gonna get treated the exact same way, boy or girl.
Have you seen that? The it's like this guy on TikTok. He does different videos. But it's like, I'm every nigga.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious.
That stuff is TikTok is
I
honestly,
miss
I feel like if I put more time into TikTok, my shit can grow so much. Like I be saying, because I'm like, man, I post like once a day, and I was like,
Mhm.
I just post everything that's in my drafts. I probably can grow super fast, but I just don't be
Yeah.
like putting the effort into that. But TikTok is like when I actually was posting consistently, like I gained like 200 followers. I was like, oh, if I actually posted, and
Yeah, consistency.
that's why I'd be like, oh, see, if you got a big booty and you dance,
Mhm.
and if you light
Yeah.
skin, that's even better. You're gonna be huge on TikTok, whether you trying to or not. You're gonna be big.
Yeah, I've seen some big booty girls. So like, sheesh.
Houston, Texas. That's all I'm gonna say. Jesus, every
Mhm.
girl that I'd be looking on there and I'd be like, they got a big booty. I click on their thing, it'd be Houston, Texas. I'd be like, God damn, Houston.
Something in the air in Houston because it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
I need to go though. um, there's something that I didn't actually put down. I forgot. Well, I actually didn't know if I wanted to talk about. Actually, no, I don't want to talk about it. But there's
What?
a controversial law in Tennessee that they're not teaching. Um,
Yeah, we skip over it. Skip over it. We're having a positive day.
Look it up, people. Look up Tennessee. That's all I'm saying. All right. So
Exactly what you're talking about.
your Google history.
Hmm.
The reason why I thought of this question too is I was seeing people exposing their exposing their significant others like search history because people
Hmm.
were searching porn on their stuff.
Hmm.
And this new generation wants to put everything online.
They be exposing like a mug on there.
So they expose their significant other, goes on the Pornhub, which billions of people do. That's why Pornhub is like one of the top sites, not just porn sites.
Mm.
But so I thought, hey, what is your Google search history? Would you be embarrassed if your Google search history was exposed to the world?
Okay, this is what I find so funny. I'd be embarrassed, but not for like nasty reasons. Like sometimes on Twitter, there's a word, and I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean?" It's a word I should know the definition for. I'd be like, "Let me just." It's like, damn, did I really go to school and not under like? So I'd be embarrassed for that. Like people probably be like, "Really? You don't know what that means?"
I'm curious to know what the fuck you looked up now.
It's I'll be on Twitter like, what does that mean? Are they using that right? Like and then but the last thing I searched was honey mustard Pringles.
Honey mustard Pringles. That sounds
Yeah,
disgusting.
because me and Didi were watching this YouTube channel and they're trying honey mustard Pringles. And I was like, I didn't even know they had honey mustard, which I'm not a big honey mustard fan, but it's real. Let me show you. They really have honey mustard. Like,
I should have gave you the ability to share your screen.
it's cool. Look, honey mustard. Like, that's nasty. And they have a ketchup Pringle too, but that
Ew.
one's in Canada.
Well, okay, that makes more sense actually. They do that shit. They have ketchup chips and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I'm like, mm-mm. And I looked up where to get a COVID vaccine. That's my search history.
You should have. They should tell you where you can get it.
Yeah, I
Like,
found it and stuff.
oh,
And
okay.
I was looking at some Adidas because they were on sale.
So what is the last? Tell me your last 5 things you looked up.
I did. I literally just went through. It was the COVID, the Adidas, the mustard,
Mm.
the for some reason I looked up Van Nuys.
Van Nuys, like the city.
Yeah, I didn't know where that was.
That's close to where I went to school. You lived in LA. You know what Van Nuys was.
I was like, that sounds familiar. I don't know
Van
where
Nuys
that.
is fucking dirty. I don't give a fuck if I ain't planning on living there. Van Nuys is
Yeah.
dirty as hell. The worst hotel that I was supposed to stay at was in Van Nuys. I bought a
Mm,
hotel, right? I didn't get my fucking I had to wait to move into my first apartment, and school was starting. Right, like this, how bad it was. I couldn't find a hotel, so I went to Van Nuys, and I was all like, "Mm-mm." That shit
Yeah.
had roaches everywhere. It was a
Oh,
hotel too, not a motel. It had roaches everywhere. It had like you could still smell cigarettes. There was like rats. You can hear rats. I was like,
oh,
fuck this.
nah,
I ain't
nah, nah.
staying here. I told them too. They was like, well, you can't get a refund. I said, that's fine. I'm not staying here, and I will get my refund, which I did. And it took a
How
couple
they gonna
days.
tell you you're not gonna get a refund?
I
You
said, this
like,
room is dirty as hell. I said, there's no way I'm staying here. They said, you can't get a refund because I guess the fine print. I said, nah,
it's
that's not,
dirty
we
here.
not. It took a couple days, but I got my shit. And
Sick.
I ended up staying at a Motel 6, which isn't better, but I didn't even sleep that night. My first night at Northridge, because the Motel 6 is Motel 6.
That's
So yeah,
rough.
I don't know why you didn't know what Van Nuys is, but
I'm telling you,
I'll
sometimes it's just
I'll tell you what I looked up. I looked up Low Anthony
why.
because because I saw like still there's this person who do like Where Are They Now on
Mm,
TikTok. She did like Welvin. He's like homeless in Vegas. It's actually pretty sad.
yeah, I
She
know.
did the guy, he be wearing like bonnets and shit. Fuck is his name? I forgot his name, but he's in jail for like murder.
Young P.
Yeah.
I just found that out. And you know what it was? He sold it's because he sold
Yeah, I know.
something.
Fentanyl. But
Mm-hmm.
so the girl does a series, and then she was like, who should I do next? And I was looking at the comments, and then I noticed people. I was like, who the fuck is Low Anthony? And then I
Mm-hmm.
Googled him. I was like, oh, that's
Mm-hmm.
who Low Anthony is.
Yeah.
And then I Googled the Tennessee law.
Mm.
Um, I Googled Tennessee time because I wanted to know the time difference between, for no reason. I just wanted to know. I Googled Earth. I don't know why. I don't know why I Googled Earth. I have no idea. I just put Earth. And then when I
I thought
clicked on
you
my
were looking
history,
for like pictures or something.
no, it wasn't. I looked up my history and I just typed in Earth. I didn't click on no pages or nothing.
That's
So I was like, what
weird.
the fuck was going on? And then I looked up things to do in Seattle.
Mm.
I don't really be Googling shit, clearly, but yeah, I be looking up some dumb shit.
Man, I almost diagnosed myself messing with Google the other day
What the what?
because my hand, like when I would put it underwater, it would like tingle. Google then told me I had some type of disease. I was like, oh my God, how did I
It
get
would
this?
tingle.
Like,
What your hand would tingle?
yeah, it was weird. It was just like I was losing feeling in my hand, and then it was just weird. But it went away. I don't know what it could be like my poor eating habits too. So,
Hmm.
but Google had me thinking I was ready to clock out 3 to 6 months. I was gonna see the Lord. I was like,
But you know what's crazy? I think Google is like deleting my like. I know I looked up some wild shit because I was looking up. Oh, you know what it was? It took me to YouTube and the shit was popping up on YouTube. But my shit is
mm.
connected, so I don't know why it didn't show up.
No, the real question is what's in your YouTube history?
Um, my YouTube. I
That's
mean,
where all the
actually, I was about to say some wild shit. I remember one time I had some shit in my YouTube history that wasn't for
Aw.
me.
Don't do that.
I looked up oh, so I was going through this is what I've been doing too. It's not important. I went on YouTube and I watched a video of songs that people stole.
Mm.
Like they stole like the either like the guitar thing or the chorus or they stole like like how Robin Thicke did that shit to Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
So I was looking up that shit and I went down a whole rabbit hole. A lot of niggas were stealing from Chuck Berry. They were
Mm.
stealing from Chuck Berry.
That's what they said in the movie.
I knew Chuck Berry is like he's the pioneer. I didn't know that many people were stealing from him.
Yeah.
But if I look at my Google history, I looked up scrapbooks because I'm working on the scrapbook.
Mm.
I looked up Rolling Stone, Give Me Shelter, because in that song, there's a background singer, the who makes the song. Like her voice is the one we really hear in the song that people remember, and she got paid like nothing. She happens to be black, of course.
It's
I
sad.
look.
A lot of black artists got done so dirty in their lifetime.
Oh yeah,
Never
especially
got to
like the
get their
background
roses.
singers. Most of them didn't get paid shit. I was also looking up songwriters don't really get paid shit. Uh, they don't make nothing really. They be writing
Yeah,
hit songs.
just I forgot who said it. I think Eric Bellinger or something said like songwriters don't really see the money for like years
Mm-hmm.
after, and I'm like, oof,
Yeah, I
that's
was looking
bad.
at that. I looked up I mean this is part of what we're gonna talk about later on. Some I was like thinking of all these, me and Aisha were having a conversation. We are talking about like white people songs. And I was
Mm.
trying to figure out who sings that song. Hero.
What the fuck is that?
See, I wish I could play it, but I can't.
Hero. There's no other lyric.
I'm gonna play. I don't give a fuck.
Hero.
I'll mute it. Let me find it. Hero. It's not Nickelback. What the fuck is it? I looked up Hero. I typed in every white band that I can fucking think of. Too. I think it's Foo Fighters.
Mm.
There goes my hero. You don't know that?
Oh, I've heard that. That's in a couple movies too.
There goes my hero. I fucks with that song heavy. Because I was just singing a whole bunch of the parts of the song, and Aisha was like, "Who sings that?" I said, "I don't fucking know." I was like, "Fall Out Boys." I don't know, one of them white bands. Yeah, but I've been looking up a whole bunch of stuff. I've been really on my music stuff. I just need to record. Like I literally got a notebook full of shit that I just been writing. I can tell you some of this stuff. I don't care if people steal it, 10 people that watch the show, because I'm still gonna do it anyways. Like, I got like, is Andre 3000? Does he need a solo album to can be considered one of the goats? I got why do people unnecessarily hate Sweetie? Because I think they unnecessarily hate Sweetie.
Oh my gosh. It's been very heavy recently.
Something I really want to talk about and wrap it up is the disrespect of rap music in general and R&B. Those are gonna get their own separate episodes because the way that like I don't understand how do you listen to just rap music all day? Like I love hip hop and rap and all, I love it, but how do you just listen to that all day? That's not good for your health. And also something that I keep seeing on TikTok that I want to talk about is you like white kids like dancing or making trends to traumatic ass black songs. You know, I'm like Kendrick's any song off the Pimp a Butterfly, and they be like trending. I'd be like, yo, you should this shouldn't be like trending. This shouldn't be a trend that you're dancing to, especially the part that they be dancing into. Kendrick be like, I need help type of shit, and they be like, yeah, turn up, yeah.
Yeah, they really do though. That's crazy.
I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? There's a lot. Like I was, cause YouTube, man, YouTube might be the best. If you consider it social media, it's the best platform because it gives you so much shit. Like it keeps you engaged on there for so long. I think I need to put a prevention on to keep me from going on there for hours. Like I pay for YouTube now because I go on YouTube so much.
You'll get lost on YouTube, trust. Like
I
it's
start finding out about like samples and stuff like that I didn't know were fucking samples.
oh my god, you're probably like, no, you're so dumb. But why did I not know Western Road Flows was a Whitney Houston sample? Right. That's it
It's
didn't
like
click.
clear too. They didn't even change the pitch that much.
I didn't even like I've been watching people like break down samples and I'm like,
I went, yeah. YouTube is I love YouTube, but like, man, I was like, man, this can't be good for people. Because if you say you go on conspiracy theory, like one conspiracy theory, and it could take you on so many, and you're gonna like people who don't know shit gonna be thinking like the craziest things. Like,
man, I'll be watching my murder documentaries on there. Sheesh.
but yeah, my YouTube is all like music based. I looked up some stupid shit like I guess I was looking up what is his fucking name? I put like I basically described it. I didn't put his name. I described the TikTok where the dude goes on God or cap. I forgot his name. He goes cap. I'm gonna put the TikTok in after when I edit it and shit, and then you can see. But it goes cap. It's funny as hell. I might just text it to you. I'm probably not gonna put it in there. But yeah, what is your YouTube before we move on to our last topic?
My YouTube. Let me see.
Speaking of YouTube, while she looks up her history, y'all can subscribe to the Harris Show YouTube if you're listening to this.
I know we're almost at 60 subscribers. One more.
Ain't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people who got like millions of subscribers are gonna be like, that ain't shit. But like,
I know, but for me, it's something. Okay, I looked up trying all the Cheesecake Factory items. I have a lot of food stuff on here. The Angela Simpson interview. I haven't been on YouTube.
Oh, that crazy girl. That's her name, Simpson.
Yeah. I searched up the Harris Show for some reason. I guess I was curious. I searched it's a lot of the girls stuff on here. I searched military homecoming surprises. I usually watch those when I need a good cry.
What the
so
fuck?
Yeah, it's they be so sad with the kid. They be like,
no, that's some white people shit. Speaking of white people shit, we're about to move on to our next topic, and it's called white people things. Now, the reason why I listen to this podcast, let me get the actual name of the podcast because I listen to a lot of podcasts because I'm out the house a lot and I have my AirPods in at work all the time. I don't give a fuck. Black People Love Paramore is the name of the podcast. I enjoy the podcast. They basically talk about white people shit that black people like, or black shit that's like extreme that they shouldn't like, but that they like. For instance, the girl liked chitlins. That was a black people thing that she liked that she knows she probably shouldn't like. Obviously, they like Paramore, in particular Hayley Williams, which I think she's a good singer.
People love Paramore.
I think people like Paramore because they stay in their lane. They're not controversial. Anytime there's a white dude that I'm like, man, I really like think they cool people. I look up some shit. All you gotta do is do a couple Googles. I'm like, God damn, they said the N-word. So we're gonna do some white people things that we like, and then we're gonna do person of the week because we haven't done that in a long ass time. So yeah.
Okay. For me personally, the Fray, the rock group, I love the Fray. You've heard their songs. Their songs are super popular. It's like How to Save a Life.
I'm up with that song.
Yeah, the Fray. Ooh. White people got this is what I will say. That genre, because it's not really rock, but it's not really like it's like soft rock. White people killing that soft rock game.
I have that kind of on that topic. Pop rock. I fucks with pop rock because I don't know how to really categorize some of these songs. Like the song that I played, Hero, that's technically rock, but it's more pop rock. Maroon 5, pop rock to me.
I love Maroon
5. I love that one song. What's the name? Fun by Fun. Some Nights. Fun is fucking dope.
That took over a summer. That song was killing one summer.
but I like pop rock. I know I don't be putting pop rock on my playlist, but I got my own playlist
It
that
don't go
I'm
with the
playing in
flow.
the year.
It don't go with the flow. But some days I just want to hear that type of music.
We are young. You know, I didn't know Janelle Monáe in the song.
Like songs like Stacy's mom, that's got. What would that be considered? Is that just plain rock?
Stacey's mom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's considered. That might be rock. Thing is, like, that's why I don't really like genres and shit. Cause like,
where does it go?
You know, usually this is what they do with genres though. They put genres like if you're black, you're not pop, you're R&B. Even if you're pop, like Beyonce. Like Beyonce is the definition of a pop song, but she's put in R&B. Even though her biggest songs, besides Lemonade, they're pop.
Probably the Beyonce album too.
Yeah, the Beyonce album too.
But everything leading up to that was definitely pop.
But I would say the Beyonce album though has, I think the Beyonce album could have been nominated in any category because it had every song from
Don't Hurt Yourself.
It had every genre.
Yeah.
Except I guess if she's not rapping on there, but she's singing over trap beats.
Yeah.
So yeah, but one white people thing I like is pop rock. In particular by white artists. When black people do pop rock, it don't sound right to me. And I know we invented it. I don't want people to come out here like it just don't sound right. It sounds like
I was about to say, well, Jamal.
It sounds like we cause we graduated from that. You feel me? We moved on to like owning pop and owning R&B and owning rock. But like pop rock is just something. When the little white boys be singing it, I don't know, man.
Sing it differently.
Like that one song too. What is that song that they shouldn't have been playing? Where they talking about shooting, like the school.
Pumped Up Kicks.
Pumped Up Kicks.
I love that song. Oh yeah.
What is that considered? You know. But yeah,
that's such a wild song.
I'll run my gun. Yeah.
There was another a school shooting. I shouldn't say mass, but it's wild. 6th grader.
What?
You heard about it? It was a 6th grader.
You think it's true? With mass shootings, who did I get in an argument? Was it you or Jaquil?
About what? The number mass shooting. Mass.
Y'all said it's 2 or more, right?
No, that was serial killer.
Oh, serial killer. Okay. It wasn't. I got in an argument with somebody else.
It was me and Jaquil. We was all arguing about serial killers.
No, I got in an argument with somebody over mass shooting too. Might have been. Yikes. All right. What's something else that you got? We can go like 3 or 4 of them each if you have that many. I got.
Well, when I looked on the list, it said yoga, which I don't know if yoga is considered white people stuff.
It is not.
I see a lot of different people doing it.
That's not even their culture.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. But so if that's considered, then yeah. And I guess like the
You do yoga?
I tried. I'm trying. And like the like I don't want to classify them, but like those white movies, you know what I'm talking about? Like Not Another Teen Movie type stuff. Like those white movies. Like those. I like those.
I used to like those. Those are trash now. Maybe because I'm like I care more about people. Let's just say that way.
Yeah, when you look back at like these movies that were made in the early 2000s, now you're like, this is they say some wild stuff. It's like, oh my god.
There's always a token black person.
Yeah. And they made fun of that too in movies, like, yeah.
Casserole. I fucking love. I didn't know what the fuck casserole was.
Right.
I still kind of don't know, but white people be saying, "Oh, just have this cheese casserole," or what makes something casserole. Personally, I don't know because white people be saying
broccoli rice casserole is fire.
casserole is maybe like they just stole the name like they do everything else.
Where did this casserole come from?
It's a French.
Oh.
Is a large deep pan or bowl used for cooking a very so the dish is what makes it a casserole.
Oh.
Okay. That shit, whatever that shit is, they should be looking nasty, but sometimes it be slapping.
Sometimes it be slapping.
White Claws too is something that I didn't think I would enjoy. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't really drink. White Claws are only good when it's like really, really. It's like you eating a good meal and you have a White Claw. It's cold. Some of them flavors are nasty though.
I can't get it.
You're not gonna.
I've tried, but I can't. Like anything sparkling is just not for me.
But yeah, White Claws aren't bad. I like those.
I don't know what my other one would be. Because it's at, I guess Starbucks if you want to give white people that.
Coffee.
I love Starbucks. And it's like really I know Starbucks is a little racist. But they make such a good vanilla bean. I can't make it. I can't make it like that.
You overlook it.
I'm like, yeah, just give me my little vanilla bean. Take my $4. Here you go.
Pumpkin pie. The more and more I have pumpkin pie, and more I'm really starting to enjoy that shit way more than I did.
Why do people get to claim pumpkin pie?
Because we eat sweet potato pie. I think pumpkin pie, actually pie in general, I wasn't really a big fan of, but like pumpkin pie, it's not sweet potato. It will never be. Sweet potato is made right. It would never, but pumpkin pie with some whipped cream. They always have pumpkin pie at Safeway. I think it's Vaughn's down there where you're at, but they always have pumpkin pie. I don't know why. I grabbed a little slice one time, going to work. That shit was slapping. Maybe because I was tired and I was hungry. I don't know. That shit growing on me. Ketchup too. Ketchup.
Jamal.
Listen, man, I know ketchup is something that I used to shit on, but ketchup with some fries.
Ketchup with fries.
It's smacking.
You're tripping.
It's smacking.
You're bugging.
I'm not gonna eat no ketchup chips, but ketchup on some fries.
I'm looking at a list right now. It says full list of stuff white people like, and it says camping, ugly sweater parties,
not me,
frisbee sports.
They do love their frisbee sports.
Those are fun. No, what's that game? Where you throw the little thing in the hole?
Dang it, cornhole.
That we're playing in the backyard.
Cornhole.
With cornhole. White people. I fuck with that heavy.
I'm not giving them that shit either.
It was white people playing that game.
You know what it is? That takes no athletic ability. They playing that shit. Any game that don't require athletic ability is white people shit. Golf.
I love cornhole. That game is fun. But yeah, that's mine.
I got a whole bunch more, but I'm not about to expose myself because I exposed myself enough. Actually, I'll get one more. Going on the boat. Now, I don't get in the water because there's sharks and shit in there. And I know you're not deep enough. I don't give a fuck. But going on a boat, chilling, drinks.
You don't get seasick?
Huh?
You don't get seasick?
I get a headache if we're out there for like way too long. But I think that's because like the sun is like beaming on me.
Yeah. And alcohol mixed together.
Well, I don't be drinking like that. When they went, the only thing I have was a twisted tea. They like that shit too. Low key white people, y'all like nasty alcohol.
Have you seen those Arizonas?
What you mean?
That they turned into alcohol? I'm trying to try that. Let me pull it up.
Arizona that they turn into alcohol.
Yeah, Arizona teas.
Is it twisted tea?
No, I don't think so. It's not called that.
There's
but I do want to try the twisted teas.
Huh?
No, it's called Arizona Hard.
Arizona has alcohol.
Yes.
Wow.
Look.
You gotta focus it.
Damn. Hold on.
What's the percent of alcohol in it?
5%. You gotta drink a couple of them to get a little saucy, but you Gucci. But yeah, they got. And did you see the Four Loko thing?
Four Locos is still a thing.
The Four Loko pregame.
Four Locos is still a thing.
Yes,
I thought that shit was banned.
They came out with a new thing. I'm like, why are they still making alcohol?
That shit's nasty.
But yeah, white people be having some good stuff.
There's a lot more things. I got a bigger list of shit white people do that I would never do. Now that list is something. We're gonna have that on another episode. Yeah. It's a long list.
A long
ass list. But we're gonna do person of the week because we haven't done that in a long ass time. So why not? You know, it's a catch up episode. We just fucking talking shit. Why not do person of the week? Go ahead.
My person of the week goes out to all the mamas out there for Mother's Day. Y'all doing your thing. Y'all holding it down. Okay. Especially my mama. I know I told her don't be watching these, so she ain't gonna see this. But she held it down for us all. So that's my person of the week. Shout out to all the mamas out there doing their thing.
My person of the week is our cousin Amaya. She graduated a year early from Howard. You know, she about to be set up with a job. She got her own whip. You know, kid, I need to hit her up. She got hook me up with a job. She out there though. She graduated early in the whole pandemic too. So like, she was working. So congratulations to her. What do they say? HU. I hate that shit, but because there's other universities that are HU.
And Hampton.
The first one. University. I mean, there's white PWIs too that are HU. But congratulations. Yeah, we got to get you back on here.
Yeah, for sure.
We gotta make sure it don't fuck up your job because you talking reckless. But
yeah, she's
congratulations, Amaya. And this has been an episode of The Harris Show. I've been your boy Jamal Radio Raheem Harris, and I'm with my sister, co-host Angie Ann. Until next time, peace.